Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last episode of The Locker Room. On Monday, we did a breakdown of the AFC and the NFC championship games. Now it's all about the big game, baby. As always, not as always, we're missing Delaney Walker. People are saying it's a DEI thing. It's not. He had to go to California. He will be back next year. But we have Clay Matthews back with us. We have Will Compton, as always, myself. We're breaking down Kansas City. We're breaking down Philadelphia. And we are talking about fun little picks as well. Coin tosses, Gatorade, everything we can get our hands on, we're having a good time with it. This is The Locker Room. My name is Taylor Lewan. Let's have a hell of a day.
Welcome to The Locker Room. We are presented by Fireball Whiskey. So many things make football great, but you know what the best thing is? Kicking the living shit out of your rival, and there's absolutely no better feeling as an athlete or fan. And Fireball Whiskey is here to give you the spark to ignite that rivalry all season long. Grab your football buddy, buy a round, and reignite that rivalry flame. Fellas, before we kick off, we do have our season records in. I ended up winning 46%.
I don't like the way you said it.
Because ultimately it's like I went 164 and 193. Like you're betting you still like lost.
Yeah, you still lost. However, in the spirit of competition, in the spirit of friends, you beat our ass. Like you should take a little pride in that.
Yeah, but I'm here for the people. I'm not here to beat you and Delaney. Like to me, that's standard.
Right.
I'm here to give the people winners, and I failed to do that.
Let me ask you this: if you're the champion, why is Clay wearing a crown right now?
Clay is. Now, if we go to Clay's record, so Taylor, second, 43%, 135 and 182.
Silver, baby.
Delaney, last place, 42%, 136 and 186. But Clay Matthews, who's now, this is his second show in a row, Clay is 2-0.
2-0, 100%. I told you. I told you it was going to be the Chiefs and the Eagles. You wanted Buffalo. You let your emotion get in the way of destiny.
Sometimes you got to bet with your heart, though. Sometimes you just got to roll with your heart. Just know that it's just you and who you're locking arm in arm with and who gives a fuck what the world's saying. Now, the world was right, but I like dying in the foxhole with the boys.
Okay, that's respectable. Going bankrupt.
Three things are true: death, taxes, and fade Will Compton when he goes against the Chiefs.
Oh, appreciate that.
Absolutely.
That's the queen right there.
The queen. Don't sleep on the queen. She got the most chess moves.
I do wish Delaney was here. And by the way, Delaney is out in Cali right now. There's the fire stuff going on, so he had to go out there and help his family. So we hope everything's okay. I know we had a nice little zinger joke. That was a funny joke. But just shouts to Delaney because he's going through some stuff right now.
Yeah, shout out Delaney. We love Delaney. Listen, I'm a team player. I'm a team guy. Can I take this off for the show, or do we need to? Should I keep? Okay,
I think you should take it off.
Okay. But we got
good visual for everybody.
We got enough? Okay.
We got what we needed.
Oh, we needed things to celebrate, though.
The two linebackers up here wearing crowns.
It's a beautiful time for both of you. Now, don't get it twisted. We were on the gridiron. You boys get hemmed up by yours truly, but I'm stoked for you guys in this studio.
We're on that TE gang. We don't even have to worry about it. I let that guard turn his hips, and I'm
post-flip,
gone.
brother, I would bring that thing. I'd hand you to my guard on a silver platter. Go and take care of him. Lay him down next to your boy.
I'd be, ain't even worried about him at this point.
Who, me?
2020.
2020 me. Well, hold on.
I'll let you have.
Those first 5 weeks in 2020. Your boy was on.
See, I was on the couch in 2020,
and I was on the couch starting in week 6 when I tore my ACL. 2021. Listen, Sherm could have fucking ran me through a wall that year.
It was 2021.
2021 was my big comeback.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Chandler Jones had 5 sacks in week 1.
Yeah.
You remember that, yeah?
I do actually.
Yeah. Do you feel bad for me, or you're like, oh yeah?
No, I actually was like, as an 11-year vet who had since retired, I go, this guy's coming off a major knee injury, and you're playing against one of the lankiest, longest, unorthodox pass rushers.
Yeah, I hated it. The thing is, too, is like, my friends would be like, hey, man, if you were healthy, like, you would have got him. Don't worry about that. They give you like the pat on the ass. If you go back to like 2016, we play the Patriots in New England, and Chandler Jones is there. The first third down, he bull rushes me, strip sack fumble for a 6. Like,
so he's just had your number.
Chandler Jones, has kind of like of all the players, it was him and Terrell Suggs that I always had like the most difficult with. It was always like Chandler Jones would get really long.
You see how he didn't mention you.
That's okay. We never played against each other.
I had that one.
But you see how he didn't mention you.
I had that one little situation with the field goal, and honestly, I think that was enough if we ever did go against each other, that would be in the back of my head mentally. So you had the edge.
Good.
You had the edge.
Wait, whoa. I just want to, what about Suggs? You know, that's kind of my era pass rusher. What did he do so well?
I played Suggs my rookie year in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And first off, you could set a glass of water on that ass. Like, that dude had a trunk on him. And he looked like a velociraptor. Like, he looked like he was just different.
Yeah.
He played well against me. But when he got older, I was like very like, you know, like I was twitchy, but I was also like sporadic in a lot of ways. So I'd get out of my set really fast.
Okay.
And being the savvy vet he was, he'd lull me to sleep a little bit, go a little slow, then all of a sudden quick inside move. Yeah. Like, he would take chances. That was the thing I hated the most. Is like if a defensive lineman like played the run, I would feel so great about the game because now I'm going to play action. He's going to run fit. I'm going to get a good. He would jump in and out, and so we had a game a couple of years later, and it was like he was on the back nine, and I was like, oh, I'll be all right. And he kind of just got me for like a sack, and it was like petty. But it was like one of those things where like I kind of did to myself, but the fact that he got me not once but twice, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I
love these stories. I appreciate you sharing that.
Was that the
Shut the fuck?
No, I do. I really do enjoy it. As a pass rusher, I enjoy hearing about these guys.
Yeah. Did you ever do the lull to sleep thing?
Yeah,
or you always
absolutely.
100% go?
No,
all the time?
I think, you know, like you had said, once you get a little savvy, you start, you know, picking and choosing, especially if a guy, you know, you're young. It's no different like when you're, you know, first coming to the league and it's like a, you know, run right, run left, whatever it is, I'm setting the edge and you're just hitting each other head to head, and eventually you slip inside or you hop outside real quick. You know, the noises go with it too. But I mean, I early in my career was just straight on, you know, like two Rams hitting each other or pass rush, just full speed bull rush, and then you start getting that moxie, that savvy. You know, when you talk to a pass rusher, they just start, you know. You get
moving them hips
going.
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But also, like, if you do that inside move like once, even if you get caught on it, in the back of the offensive lineman's mind is like, I can't fire off the ball as fast. I have to be like ready for this. So now you're like kind of playing. You're like in this game of chess for 63 snaps a game.
Was that Suggs sack where he lulled you to see? Was that the year they beat us like 28-0?
No.
So how many sacks
we
did
gave
that-
up 11 sacks in that game.
I thought so.
And that was like
we got destroyed. It was 28-0. 11 sacks.
Yeah, we gave
9 of them
11
on
sacks
Taylor.
in that game.
Wow.
That was a game too. You know how like everyone kind of gets when you get in those situations like a CYA kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of like being that guy. I was like, oh, I didn't give up any sacks. Like, we got to be better. But like, boys, come on. You know?
Yeah, when it gets bad.
And it was bad. It was one of those things. Like I said it like I think like in the locker room, like guys, we got to be better. And then I'd be like, I didn't give up any, but we got to be better. And I caught myself after that being like, yeah, what are you doing? Like it was your own insecurity of being like, because you know. Yeah. Especially with me on the Titans, it was like anytime the offensive line played well, it was like, oh, Lewan's a dog. But anytime the offensive line played bad, it was like, this guy Lewan is a bag of dicks. We got to get him out of here.
Yeah.
Just imagine Taylor's a quarterback.
Oh, I'd be Blaine Gabbert.
Hey.
Like, hey, guys, we got to play better. Like, I play pretty good out there.
I know
you guys see the line that's blocking for me?
I know this isn't a talking point, but, I mean, you saw Cam Newton's hot take? Because I feel like you're siding with him with these comments right now.
No, that actually, I thought about that before I said this. I don't like Cam's take at all. I think the ultimate team sport, like I would have moments of like insecurity and comments, but the core of me is team guy. Yeah. And I think it's just crazy for Cam to be like, I'd give up an MVP, or I would not give up an MVP for a Super Bowl, because it's like everybody eats that. Like it's not just you, it's 52 other guys that are like also getting a ring, also being a part of that. And that's like the ultimate team goal. Yeah. That's the best part about football. Yeah. Is all everybody working together.
Yeah, like my take on it, like I disagree with the take, because ultimately, like if you strip away the acronym MVP, like you're still Cam Newton. Like you still accomplished all the things that you've accomplished on the field, but ultimately that team goal of having a Super Bowl, being a Super Bowl champion is like, that trumps everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get like, you know, it's like if I'm sitting there going back and forth with him, he could almost talk down in a way like, yeah, but you've never been in a position to be an NFL MVP to know or to understand. But it's like, bro, you're still Cam Newton as a whole. Like you're still arguably the best dual threat quarterback of all time. And that's going to be known. It's not like that's just going to go, or that wouldn't go away just because your name isn't next to MVP in the year 2000, whatever it was. Right. But you'd be a Super Bowl champion. Like it's people keep referring to the photo when he didn't dive on that football too. It's like that is where his answer lies. Let me ask you something, Clay. Would you give up your 2016 Pro Bowl? Would you give it to me for a Super Bowl?
No, see, first of all, y'all were cherry picking stats when you put that on X the other day. I couldn't even respond to it. I had so many.
So you do look.
So I had so much ammunition ready to fire off.
I sent him his parlay. I was like, you're more than welcome to post this on X if you'd like.
I texted him too. I was like, hey, you're lucky. I wasn't privy to these stats where I had 12 tackles to your. What'd you have?
Bro,
how many did you have? 4? How many did you have?
2016. That's like comparing
How many did you
Taylor's
have?
2021 year.
You had
or your
4?
2020 year.
But you was an all-pro year,
Not
right?
16, no.
Your Pro Bowl year,
you
though.
picked the wrong stats.
Well,
So how can I even come at you when you're just misinformed? You're spreading misinformation. I need community
But how many
notes
tackles
on
did you
that.
have in that wild card
16?
game? Was it 4?
Oh, I had
Against
one,
Washington?
1.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and like 4 tackles. What do you want from me? We
4
won the
tackles?
game.
Yeah,
This
4
is it. This is what Cam Newton's talking about. You're over here like, oh, I have more tackles. We won the game.
Good flip.
No, it's not a flip.
Now,
But-
would you?
but you still got him. You still got him on the ropes.
Yeah, but hang on.
No.
You didn't answer the question. Would you give up your Pro Bowl in 2016 to win the Super Bowl?
Well, I know you
Would
can't-
you give up your 6 Pro Bowls to win 6
I know
Super
you
Bowls?
can't relate to this, but I'm going to take this to 2010. We won. Green Bay Packers won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I lost to Troy Polamalu by 2 votes for defensive MVP. Is Cam saying this because he didn't win the Super Bowl and he has the MVP as opposed to the other way around? Because right now I'm sitting here going, hell no, I would never change that Super Bowl. And because the individual accolade, amazing. You achieved so much on an individual level. You covered your ass. You took care of business. But from a Super Bowl standpoint, the memories made, the reunion, I was just talking with Taylor about the Packers put me in the Hall of Fame this year, went back with all the boys, all the stories we shared. I think it's bigger than just an accolade or a trophy you put on the wall. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're in a similar boat. It's like your name holds weight for the rest of time in the Packers organization. So to not have the defensive player of the year, like that's like an argument with your boys. Like, yo, I got defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
It's like Super Bowl champion sounds so much better than MVP or whatever. And he won the Heisman. Like
Yeah.
he's
Well,
got.
I listen,
Individual
he's
Pro
obviously a
national
competitor.
title,
I think
like Auburn national. Yeah, they were. He's got a hell of a
He's done
resume.
it. Yeah,
he's done it.
he's an absolute stud.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that take. I didn't like it because that's not like that's like at the core of football. Football is the ultimate team sport, and that's what you want is all the boys to succeed. You want to be the best on that team,
of course.
and you want to have that argument forever. But you also want the state champion. You want the national championship. You
Yeah.
want the Super Bowl. You get those 3 things. You ever win a state championship?
No.
Oh, that's crazy. I did.
I know. I didn't win it.
You didn't get it?
That seems awesome. No.
15-0, nose tackle.
But I would.
8
I would.
tackles, 1 sack, forced fumble, and a fumble recovery in that game. Played the nose, head up, bowled that center all day. Higley.
Did he?
Beat the shit out of Higley High School.
Oh. Thought that
I'm
was a
with you
player.
guys though. Like, I would give my 12 tackles to you if we could win the Super Bowl that year. I would help you out.
Yeah, 12
to make
tackles
your
in that
Pro
game?
Bowl seem more legitimate.
Bro, I gotta give these guys. I went on. I tried to find a picture of us like in the same frame. I saw our fullback Aaron Ripkowski just running you over.
Hey,
We'll put this-
hang on, time out. How'd that go down in the stat sheet though? Solo tackle.
Just you got
Solo
your
tackle.
Hey, face just smushed into the dirt.
I was on my back, and I remember getting up. I was like, "Hey, good hit."
Hey.
They ran like a
I think
simple
you told me the
counter
story,
play.
yeah.
John Gruden ran it whenever I came to the Raiders. He was like doing a little highlight reel and showed that play. Everybody's like laughing. I was like, "Fuck, he did truck me."
I almost
Tackled him,
on
though.
Sunday.
Yeah, to me, never like playing defense at a high level. It's like that's a tackle.
It is
That's
a
a
tackle.
dub.
Listen, it is a tackle, but this is not
No,
what
I
I'm here for. This is I almost.
You're talking about impact
I almost had
plays.
an 8x10 printed out, mailed to Rip in Texas. Had him sign it and send it back here, but I got busy with 3rd grade math. And
You
whatnot.
could have
But the
still
sentiment
done
was
that.
there. Well, I don't have a whole crew behind me like this. I'm just a guest.
That would be.
That would have been the
still be
ultimate
funny.
chirp to bring that around the chair.
My
While
birthday's
also
on.
going undefeated in your first show.
We'll get it done.
My birthday's on September 19th.
I got you.
Just you want to put that in the calendar. If you want to take your phone out right now, put that in your calendar. Reminder every year.
Who was the fullback for the Raiders or for the Titans? Because you had a situation.
You're talking about
You and
Blazing
fullbacks,
game.
yeah, you and fullbacks
Yeah.
have had a bit of a couple of
Blazing
interactions.
game.
There's a nice photo we played when we played
They
the
were in
Raiders.
the I formation, ran a play action pass weak, and we were in cover 1, and the fullback's running a wheel out of the backfield, like through the line of scrimmage. And I was on him. like white on rice, hand up, everything. He catches the ball and basically has like a Moss moment on me. I think it was on You Got Moss that week. And
It was.
right in front of right on the sideline of the team I just played for.
And it was.
And everybody
buddy,
chirped
we celebrated extra loud on that play. I mean, it was a great play by Blah. Like he crushed it.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But it was also like, oh, he got comp. Everybody,
God.
10 other guys, like, let's fucking go. Kind of bumping him as he gets out of there. It was awesome. How was that one of your greatest moments? So after that game, the year before Will played for the Titans, after that game, Wesley Woodyard was like, we're getting jerseys for Will. Everyone bring your jersey. So Will, you had like 20, 25 jerseys.
Yeah, like have this photo to where I'm sitting here with all the jerseys that the boys gave. It was
Was that a top moment?
Special.
yeah, 100%.
Ultimate glue guy.
I end up, so I'm out there so long after the game, like dapping up, doing the jersey exchanges, catching up, doing all the stuff that we were doing. And I'm the last guy to walk into the locker room for the Raiders after we just lost. And it was what week was that? Third, fourth week?
Yeah, something like that.
And I'm just walking in. And you
fucking
just
smoking himself.
see Coach Gruden. He's standing there, and all the team standing there, ready to we just lost.
And he has like a pile full of
jerseys. And then you just hear Coach Gruden say, "Is that the last one? All right, shut the doors." And I'm just kind of standing there afterwards,
celebrating with our win.
Versace's giving me shit the next day.
I bet it was a really bad team look for you.
Yeah, good to see you make the meeting, Comp. You got any jerseys with you? You just kind of sit down in the special teams meeting. No, sir. God. Should we get to some fun?
Well, this is some fun, dude.
Game of the week, the only game of the week.
The only game of the week.
The big game. Chiefs favored by 1.5 against the Eagles. The over-under on that game is 49.5. Claire, are you the only one going Chiefs here?
No, he's not the only one going Chiefs.
You're going Chiefs.
I said on Monday I'm going Chiefs.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. It's been a long week. We broke the AFC, NFC down on Monday with Baldinger. You were going Eagles. I'm going Chiefs. Where do you stand, sir?
I'm going Chiefs.
You
want my take on it right now? I mean, this is I got to unload right here. But the same reason why I bet the Chiefs last week versus Buffalo is the same reason why I'm betting them this week. You just don't bet against the king. And I know every season is different, and I'm going to get into the X's and O's here in a minute. They're going to win. It's destiny. It's what's going to happen. It just is.
Dynasties build and dynasties fall.
After a
Roman
three-peat.
Empire.
I'm telling you, I like the outfit that the Eagles have. What you laughing at, Sharon? Okay. The outfit that the Eagles have, their offensive line, Saquon Barkley. It's his birthday. He's 30 yards behind the all-season rushing record. Dude had 3 touchdowns last week. I think Goddard's going to have a big game. The way that their defense is playing with Jalen Carter, you got the backers, Zach Bond, the run and hit guys, you got the coverage guys on the back end, Quinyon Mitchell, Reed Blankenship, Cooper DeJean. My moment, and we've talked about it, and I figured it out. I figured out the specific moment and scenario I want. Eagles have the ball on their own 45. There's a minute 25. It's 4th and 4 or 5 to where the question is there, do you go for it to try to ice the Chiefs, or do you punt it away, try to pin them inside the 10 with a minute 20 on the clock? Patrick Mahomes has 2 touchdowns. I want that moment so badly because if they do three-peat, listen, am I going to say it's rigged? Yes. But am I able to zoom out and see the perspective of what the Chiefs have done over the last decade, however long they've been together? It would be amazing to be like, Mahomes has got it with that much time on the clock. They're down by 4. They have to get a touchdown to win the game. If he does that, I feel like that's peak. Every fan would love to see that situation. Or do the Eagles, that number 1 defense, do they stand up and take down the dynasty? And that's what I'm leaning on the Eagles.
So Eagles up by 4.
Eagles up by 4.
4th and 4 or 5 in the middle of the field, right around the 50-yard line.
Yeah, their own 45-yard line.
Do you take a delay game, then punt it, or do you go for it?
Right. You're going to sit there and decide, do you want to give Mahomes the ball with a minute and change on the clock with 2 timeouts? They do have to score. Or do you go for it, try to ice him out?
That answer is extremely clear to me. You got to go for it. You got to die with the ball in your hands.
See, I'm trying to figure out the exact down and distance to where you ultimately punt the ball.
It's got to be 4th and 6,
Because I want to see
7.
Mahomes with the ball in his hand with that scenario.
I can promise
because
you.
that's peak this Chiefs dynasty.
I can promise you, you do not want that scenario. Because I got a fun little stat here.
I want it for
dismantle
football.
that scenario for you.
But what I'm saying is I just want it for football. Like if he's going for the three-peat, I want him to do it. What he's known and all the stats you're going to pull up, what he's known for doing, I want to see that. Not that they have to prove that. I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm rooting for with these 2 teams in the Super Bowl, with this monumental moment hanging in the balance. That's just what I want to see. Even if he does it, again, am I going to say it's rigged? Yes. But am I going to sit there and know that we are witnessing the greatest run from a team of all time? Right. That answer is yes. And I would love to just see that scenario unfold to where whether he does it or not, it's going to be insane to see something like that.
That's a crystal ball that I would love to see.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Because if it's any other team, you punt it away and you're like, let our defense, who's number 1 in points per game, number 1 statistically pretty much across the board, let's let them bow up.
Right.
But then again, and to your point too about the Eagles being stacked, like if you look at every single position group, like the Eagles probably edge them out in every category except for tight end and quarterback.
Yeah.
But the difference is the quarterback is Patrick Mahomes and the head coach for the Chiefs is Andy Reid.
For sure.
The winningest coach in Eagles history, the winningest coach in Kansas City history, the guy who has a limitless playbook. He's what's his name, takes a limitless pill every single day when he's just
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
And he's just
Good
seeing
pull.
the field in a different way. Like that's who he's going against. So let me ask you a hypothetical. And if there's fourth quarter, a team, we'll say the Chiefs right now, are down by 4. There's a minute and 25, there's 2 timeouts, and they're on the 25-yard line. Where does your brain go to that? Are they going to get it done or are they not going to get it done?
Yeah, they're going to get it done.
Yeah.
If it's Mahomes and the Chiefs, they're going to get it done.
You think they get it done, right?
Yeah.
So Eagles, Jalen Hurts. And no disrespect to Jalen Hurts, I feel like he's got stats that people love him. I probably don't respect him as much as I probably should respect him from a throwing the ball standpoint. But if the same situation, and it's the Eagles with the ball in their hand, they're down by 4, do you think they're pulling that off?
I think that's a possibility, yeah. Like, if you're sitting there looking at Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes, you're going to be like, yeah, Patrick Mahomes is like Tom Brady. You're going to assume that they're going to do it because of stats and everything else. But that offense has the ability to still win that game.
How much time left? You think they have the ability because Saquon has run the ball, because their offensive line, dictates that run game, provides the protection for Hurts to make those throws. You think he can put the team on his back and drive him down the field to win?
I mean, Jalen is a proven winner throughout his.
He is a winner.
A proven
He's a
winner. He has the defense make their mistakes. He takes what the defense gives him. He is very smart with the football. He does a great job of using his legs. But we're talking about the clutch factor, the clutch gene in these crunch time situations. I don't know the stats on Jalen Hurts. I don't. But it's tough to. There's no arguing Patrick Mahomes.
No, I'm with you. I agree that it's like the 2 quarterbacks here. There's no arguing who's had the career, who's the better quarterback, all that stuff. I'm just saying, Jalen, I still think he can, if it comes down to that situation, it's going to come down to that offensive line holding up against the creativity of somebody like Spags and how they hold up, because the Chiefs are able to step on your throat and expose you in ways and get free runners and blitzes in these situations. And to where, in my mind, I'm thinking the Eagles do pick it up because they have such an elite offensive line. They have continuity there. They've played together. They know everything inside and out. To where they do pick it up, it's just Jalen dishing the ball around. And I think he's capable of dishing the ball around very well.
He's got weapons on the outside. I have this stat by Trey Wingo. Garrett came up to me.
Oh, I saw this video.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So you did see this video.
Yeah.
All right, I'll motor through it anyway. But somebody sent this to Garrett. Garrett showed it to me right before the show. So Trey Wingo's on this podcast. Since 2001, there's been 125 drives in the NFL postseason. It's fourth quarter, 1 minute to play. The team on offense is trailing by 7 points or fewer. So in this small little sample size, you're able to see what is the clutch factor of the quarterback at the helm to allow their team to either tie the game or win the game in the most clutch situations. 40% of the time, the team on the offense gets the points that they need. So that's less than 50%. Tom Brady, pretty good. He was 5 for 11, 46%. Drew Brees, 3 of 6. He was 50%. Both great stats. There's only one player in NFL history that is perfect. And that's Patrick Mahomes in that situation. He's 7 for 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you take the Chiefs.
Yeah. I'm taking the Eagles.
I can't sway you. I can't sway you at all.
No. I want the Chiefs to lose.
Yeah.
I want the Chiefs to lose.
And that's why they're going to win.
I would not mind.
I say it every single time.
My love for football would still enjoy watching, the Chiefs win this game, but I want them to lose.
All this praise of Mahomes, Jalen Hurts has scored 2 and 3 touchdowns respectively in the last 2 games against the Chiefs. Running could be a big game for Hurts back there.
Touchdown for Jalen
Hurts. You talking about a juicy parlay coming off the tongue there, huh?
Oh, should I hold off on that stuff?
No, I like it. We've already made our picks. Where we go? Yeah, ballsy big game picks is next.
I'm just saying, just as far as we're putting Mahomes up on this pedestal. I just want to give Hurts his flowers right here, and it could be a big day. That's all I'm saying.
And again, even if it does break down a little bit, Jalen does have the ability to beat you with his feet.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm not saying that to sway anything. It's just like we can't sit here and be like, all right, if there's whatever the time left on the clock, it's just not going to get done with Jalen. I think he's got the capabilities to do it. It's just really, it comes down to the trenches, and then who's just making those plays in crunch time. But our next thing, should we get the fun picks, the coin toss?
Yeah, let's get the coin toss. Yes,
the MVPs,
absolutely.
the little prop bets. Brought to us by, you already know, Fireball Whiskey. Fireball is the perfect shot for game day, and whether you're buying those sneaky little shooters before going into the stadium or going big with the Fireball keg for your tailgate, whether it's a pregame shot in the tailgate lot or a celebratory touchdown shot at the bar, no matter what, it's guaranteed to ignite your game day. We'll kick it off. We'll start it with the top of the game, and that is the coin toss.
Yeah, coin toss. So Mitch's stats here says heads hit last year, all-time record, tails 30, heads 28. I saw a stat that was actually 29-29, like a true 50-50. So it's coin flip, boys. It's coin flip is what the end of the day, right?
I saw a stat where it's true 50-50.
Oh, no, yeah, but of the
50
50 however many Super Bowls, it's literally cut right down the middle. Tails never fails. I think Randy Moss had a quote about that, playing the game. You always go tails. I'm going to go tails in this one.
Yeah, I'm tails. I'm all over tails.
You like tails?
I'll ride with the boys. Tails. Yeah.
Okay, we got a AAA stat, the tails.
You gonna say the winner thing that I was telling you about?
The winner of the coin toss has only won the Super Bowl twice in the last 10 years. Those 2 times have both been the Chiefs. Mitch he's a big Chiefs fan, just FYI.
Big Chiefs fan,
You
allegedly.
want us to read that last stat?
That would be a fun in-game bet. Like you watch a coin toss, Chiefs win the coin toss, it's like, oh, okay, Chiefs. Chiefs don't win the coin toss, Chiefs. That's what it seems like, right? It seems like no matter what, it's Chiefs based on that stat.
So in your brain, when the Chiefs win, what color is that Gatorade going to be?
I like green. I think green is an interesting color. I never really see green before, but in the national championship, Ohio State, when they poured that Gatorade over Ryan Day, it was green. So it got me thinking, got me juiced up. Like, hey, how many times has the college national championship matched up with the NFL? And it's not that much. However, I think this time I'm taking green plus 220.
I'm going purple. I'm jumping in here, and I'll tell you why. I got the stats of the Gatorade color from the 2015 Broncos all the way until last year's Kansas City Chiefs. And can you tell me the color of the last 2 Super Bowl victories for the Chiefs these past 2 years, what color it was? It's
Orange.
Purple.
It's purple. 3-peat. It's going to be purple. And right now the odds, plus 210.
Hey, the whole 3-peat, yeah, you could be cooking with something there.
Okay, hey, just a little, trivia segment that I'm now including in this. Since the 2015 Denver Broncos, all the way until this past year's Super Bowl winner, what team was the team that did not dump Gatorade on their coach?
Patriots.
That's correct. 2016.
Shout out Mitch. Shout out Mitch.
Mitch is whispering it in the back. Patriots. I think Bill Belichick wasn't having that shit, huh?
No, but I'm going purple.
Were you, when you won the Super Bowl, were you a guy that was holding the Gatorade?
No.
You were
I
just
didn't
watching?
appreciate it. I think we talked about this
Yeah, we
before.
did talk
I didn't
about it a little
appreciate
bit.
it. It just went too fast. I don't even think I touched the trophy because we were going to do it the next year.
Did you ever go back to the Super Bowl, Clay?
No, we got close. Did you ever get past the divisional round?
No, in my head, it's like if we weren't,
always has some sort of
time. In my head, if we were never winning the Super Bowl, I didn't want to win any of the games in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
What?
What's your record in the playoffs?
Okay,
that's all. I was just making sure. I thought there might have been one.
What were your stats in the playoffs, though?
I did have 12 tackles against the Green Bay Packers in 2016.
I had 11 sacks in 15 games. Good
enough. Are we
enough.
talking about a game or are we talking about the entire season? Because
No,
I'll
but-
rattle off my sacks in the entire season.
No,
One.
15 games is another season of playoff games that I played. And I had 11 sacks, which is good enough for Pro Bowl, Pro playoff honors. Packers all-time leading postseason sack artist. Yeah, because put a spin on it.
Did you ever get back to the Super Bowl though after you guys won?
No, but the next. When's your Super Bowl again? Or when's your birthday again? I'll bring that Super Bowl ring in so you can see it. Count the diamonds.
September 19th.
Gotcha.
Did you put it in your phone yet?
No.
Put it in your phone.
All right, after the show.
After the show.
Do you have my name in your phone yet?
I got Taylor. And yours is like plus 615.
No, I know that's Cap because it's 573.
Oh, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. MVP. I got Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs is winning
Time
it.
out. My Gatorade is yellow.
Okay.
I'm going yellow.
Why are you going yellow?
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl last, their color was yellow. So I'm going yellow because
I see you do. Yeah, you're standing on it. You're standing on it. I'm obviously have the Chiefs to win. I'm going Patrick Mahomes. Like, there's not a world we live in where they don't give Patrick Mahomes the MVP, even if he doesn't even play well. Even if it's Travis Kelce. It's Pat Mahomes.
I've got Mahomes. And if the Eagles do win, which they won't, It would be Saquon.
I agree with that, too.
I got Saquon. Saquon running backs have only won 7 times.
That's how they're going to win.
That's the only way they can win.
And it's his
win
birthday. He's going to get the record. I mean, that's a massive record. Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis had 1 and 2 before going into that championship game last week for Saquon.
How many games did Terrell play? You know, there's that whole issue.
Fair. You're
Well,
saying Saquon
issue?
will have more games.
Yeah. I mean, not that. Listen, I'm not going to hold it against. I'm just curious. You know, a lot of the old heads like to hold that. You know, as I did 15 games. Just curious.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But still, that would be a historic weekend for Saquon, which I think it will be. Who
will the Super Bowl MVP thank first? Most likely God.
Yeah.
Most likely God.
Between Mahomes and Hurts, they always thank God first, which is good.
Right?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
That's a fun prop bet. I mean,
will the opening kickoff be a touchback?
Yes.
Minus 280 is yes, plus 205 is no.
I think so. I still don't understand these kickoff rules. They're so hard. There's like a area you have to catch it in. There's a whole bunch of different things. If it goes back, it's like, why not end up on the 30? End up on the 30 right away. Put yourself in a better position.
I'll just go against the grain and say no.
I'd say touchback.
Got to be touchback.
Probably touchback.
Got to be touchback.
Probably touchback.
Time of opening drive. 11:40 or more left in the first quarter. 11:39 or less in the first quarter. I think it depends on who gets the ball first.
I agree. I'm going to abstain from this one. I think, the Eagles get the ball, they run it, churning up clock. It's going to be 11:39 or less. Chiefs get it. If they go, 3 and out or even drive down the field, there's 11:40 or more.
I'm going to say it's going to be a quick first series. Quick opening drive.
3 and out.
I like that.
Either 3 and out.
5.
Yeah.
I like it because the Chiefs, they pass the ball quite a bit. Clock stops quite a bit during the situations, and their first 15 plays are elite. We sit in the team meeting before, and these are our top 15. I don't think there's a better team that has a top 15. And the Eagles, their first drive in the last game was like what, 1 play? So they have the ability to be explosive and get the ball out and have chunk plays as well.
Yeah.
And there's always the room for the 3 and outs. So that's I like it being more than 11:40 left on the clock.
And you're going less?
He's abstaining.
Abstaining.
Staying away from
I have to have something.
You got to have something. You can say, "Look, I'm going to
say 11:39 or less. I'll go less.
All right. God. Taylor, you want to hit the Bet the Boys?
Yeah, Bet the Boys segment. The matchup for the Super Bowl 59 is set. The clock is ticking to get your picks in. I've already locked in a few prop bets in my favorite and only sportsbook I use, my partner's DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, new customers get $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. Fade or follow your favorite Barstool personality picks in the Barstool betting group on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Check out special Super Bowl 59 markets exclusively on DraftKings. Use code LOCKER at signup. That's LOCKER, LOCKER. The crown is yours. So we're not doing touchdown parlays, correct? We can just do any parlay we want.
Yes. Create a same game parlay.
Create a same game parlay. And we're just going to do this, just the 3 of us? Just 3 picks? Or do we want to get juicy?
Yours, mine, Clay's. You know Clay has one. He's got, look at how he's gripping his phone right now.
Rumor has it's a little more conservative.
It's conservative, but with big payout, okay? So it's contradictory, but.
How many legs?
Well, I got 3 bets, okay? I got 2 bank builders for the boys out there who want to win because, like I told Taylor, America loves winners. And I got some long shots right here. I got a 2-pick parlay.
Okay.
2 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns for Patrick Mahomes, plus 12,000. Would have hit last week if we're chasing the dragon here. Mahomes has been scrambling quite a bit, putting the team on his back lately. There's going to be a lot of pressure from the Eagles D-line, Eagles defense, and Hurts. Was it 3 rushing touchdowns last week? And let me just.
So you're saying there's going to be 4 rushing touchdowns between these 2 quarterbacks?
Chiefs have allowed the most scrambles out of any team in the NFL. And we talked about Jalen Hurts 2 and 3 rushing touchdowns the last 2 games versus the Chiefs. I'm just saying, it could.
I don't hate it. I mean, the way he says it too, it's like it's so confident.
I know the way he talks about it. I think it's an L though.
You think it's an L though?
Yeah. I think about it. 2 rushing touchdowns each quarterback?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, it happened last week.
Who?
The same two quarterbacks.
Yeah, but against each other, same game?
All the more reason to go for that MVP trophy.
That's
Plus 12,000.
Plus 12,000.
Now, is that your long shot? Where's your bank? Where's your little?
All right, my
your
little bank
winner?
builders right here.
Whoa.
1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-GAMBLER. Not guaranteed.
Can't take
Not
guarantee.
Little,
guaranteed.
hey, little 5-pick parlay, plus 120. These are easy,
Plus
brother.
125
Bank
legs?
builders, bro. Bank builders. Hey, Dallas Goedert receiving yards, 25. He's going to get 50. Kareem Hunt rushing yards, 25. He's going to have way more than that. Travis Kelce receptions, 4+. Kelsey's got 19 touchdowns in his last 16 playoff games. Just something to think about. Jalen Hurts, 25+ rushing yards and 3+ receptions for Devonta Smith. Easy money right there. Hey, plus 1,000, my other 5-pick, 10+ Jalen Hurts rushing attempts. Dallas Goedert, over 52.5 receiving yards. Travis Kelce, 50+ receiving yards. Travis Kelce, 6+ receptions. Xavier Worthy, rushing yards, over 6.5.
I actually like that one. I like that
These
one
are just
a
bank
lot.
builders. You know what I'm saying?
I
Just
like
Stacking
that.
chips.
I like
Stacking
that bank
chips.
builder right there.
I like it.
I got a 3-legger, plus 1,200.
Okay, so we all went conservative this week.
Well, what's funny? That's. I feel like I've grown.
Yeah, I mean, that's progress.
That's a lot of progress. Three picks right here. Eagles money line.
Over.
Goddard, 60+ receiving yards, and Saquon Barkley, 2+ touchdowns.
If the omen isn't, his receiving yards are 25, you said he'll get 50.
Yeah,
And then
but he's
you
right
go
at that
60.
55. I think it's over.
60 is
He
where.
had, he had like 86 or
But I
70 last
went
week?
60 because that's where you get in plus odds with Goddard.
That's how you got to jump in there.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Crazy
yeah,
how
it's
that
not-
works, yeah.
All right. I don't like it because
That right there's an Eagles. That's an Eagles parlay.
Mm.
It's an Eagles parlay. Obviously, we got to have the money line hit.
I also went conservative. I have a 3-leg, plus 1,000. Chiefs, minus 1.5. Lock that up. That's nice and easy. Saquon Barkley, 2-touchdown score. He's done it so many times. Why not? And then finally, the over of 48.5 points.
What are those odds again?
Plus 1,000.
Plus 1,000.
You kind of like that, didn't you?
Might have to get in on that. Yeah. Especially with the
mean,
Chiefs.
That one got Clay going.
He did. He
Yeah.
thought about it. He's like, man.
Because you got Chiefs in there and you got Saquon.
Because you know Saquon's going to get his.
Yeah.
They're going to get in the red zone a couple times. He's gonna punch it in there. He might have 3. But I'm feeling more conservative, so I'm going 2. You know?
Yeah, I feel
You feel
you.
me?
I see the vision.
And then the over, there's going to be points scored in this game. 2 great defenses. However, we're about to watch greatness. I really think we're going to watch a hell of a Super Bowl.
yeah.
A hell of a Super Bowl. Praying that we end up in that 4th and 5 and 6 situation. And I'm also hoping to see if Mahomes can go 8 for 8 in like less than a minute, fourth quarter, down by 4 situation. Because that would be top football, peak football,
Yeah.
6 to midnight.
Probably a roughing the passer call on the drive.
Maybe, could be.
Probably.
There's petitions going on, all this. There's such a microscope on these refs. I think they're going to let the boys play.
Let's hope.
Do business as business is being done.
Let's hope.
It's going to be a juicy one. Fun show.
Fun show. Clay, you
In
had
and out,
fun?
boys.
I had fun. I had fun these last several weeks. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys inviting me on. This has been a real eye-opening experience. I love what you got going on here. I hope you have me back in the future. And Will,
Yeah.
I know you probably will say no, just because I challenged your crown. But Taylor, I think we got something.
Yeah,
going.
we got
So,
something beautiful.
Just text me.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you got me literally in your phone.
Yeah, done. We'll lock you in. And I know that the fans, the fans are fired up on Clay Matthews.
Hey, we got you a little something right by your chair. Some confetti.
I don't want this to go on my face. And
This is the bottom. This is the bottom.
all right,
From California. He's never shot something.
this wildfire season. Hey, watch
Sorry. I was just making sure.
Boys, hey, great show, great season. Thank you so much for walking to the locker room. We love you. Big hugs, tiny kisses.
Oh, that shit hurt, you fucking bitch. Bro, my string.
Hey.
He's got twisted.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, my fault.
Oh, you hit me right in the ear.
Hey, damn, that shit does have some. That's my bad. Can I get
Look,
a dab?
like,
Can we get
he's
a dab?
like-
Hey, can we get a dab? Just a dab. Just a bro dab. Just a bro dab.
Like
That's on me. Hey, that's on me.
He's
Hey, that's on me.
If the cameras went wrong,
That's on me. I know you were built like that.
I'm like Trump. I'm like Trump right now. I'm Trump right. Fight.
That hurt my
Fight.
That hurt my ear.
Bro, that shit really hurt. You asshole.
Let me see. I think you guys will take it. Hang on. Let me.
Oh,
You know, bitch made.
this fucking guy.